Coucou tout le monde, bienvenue les potos et les potesses pour le début de The Invincible sur Série X. Mais non, mais on est sur PC là, tu vois le curseur Marcus, on est sur PC. Quelle nouille. Mais c'est pas grave. Du coup, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Eh bien, c'est un jeu d'aventure narratif, édité par 11 Bit Studios, développé par Star Wars Industries. Il est sorti le 6 novembre 2023 sur PC, PS5 et Xbox Series pour un prix d'environ 30 balles. C'est un jeu que je vous avais présenté il y a quelques mois, c'était en mai 2023, parce que je vous avais proposé, pour ceux qui étaient là, vous le savez, la démo. On avait fait la totalité de la démo. Et au terme de cette démo, je n'avais qu'une hâte. C'était d'y jouer, de faire la version finale. J'avais supputé à l'époque que ça allait sortir à la fin 2023 parce qu'au moment où j'y avais joué, on n'avait pas de date. On avait juste un vague 2023. Et le v'là, un jeu qui, vous allez voir, est assez contemplatif. Enfin, je veux dire, il va y avoir un côté contemplatif. Un côté où on va partir à la découverte d'un monde, Régis 3, un monde tout beau, tout nouveau, où il va se passer des choses, où il va y avoir des choix à faire. Vous allez voir, c'est un jeu qui est vraiment très très intriguant, parce que je ne sais pas du tout ce que ça va raconter. Je me rappelle juste que, graphiquement, c'était joli. Et là encore, c'était sur la démo. La DA était très belle. De belles couleurs, un design rétro-futuriste bien fichu. Enfin, je veux pas trop en dire. Allez, on est parti. En tout cas, j'espère que ça va vous plaire. N'hésitez pas à lâcher un petit like, parce que vous le savez déjà, en votre vous intérieur. Vous le savez que ce sera bien. Donc allez-y, mettez le petit pouce en l'air. Et nous, on est parti. Schlack. Le Dragonfly, une petite unité de recherche du Commonwealth interplanétaire avec un équipage de 6 membres, parcourt des régions éloignées de l'espace. Après avoir visité plusieurs mondes et exploré de nombreuses planètes, la mission d'exploration touche à sa fin. Cependant, sur le chemin du retour, il reste une tâche à accomplir pour l'équipage. Malgré les risques, l'astrogator Novik s'est lancé dans l'extraction d'un minéral rare et cher. Une jambe cassée et une immense douleur plus tard, Novik obtient le minéral. Cependant, l'accident de l'astrogator n'empêche pas l'équipage de fêter la fin du cycle de recherche. Un moment de franc succès idéal pour tisser des liens profonds. Satisfaits, les membres mettent le cap pour rentrer chez eux et vont se reposer dans les chambres d'hibernation.
Where am I? My head. Barrett? Anybody?
Ah oui, d'accord, ok. Au secours! Vous êtes là, Koval, Marie? Yasna à la base. J'aimerais signaler un problème. Là.
Hello? Is anyone there? Koval? Marit? Hey, this is Yasna. I was just with you. And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache. Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there? It's probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just this headache. base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter... it may still be working. Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it? I have 2 solid hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours.
C'est très l'immersion. Hein.
There aren't many supplies, which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission? Just like I thought. Nothing. I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either. Let's see if the past me hasn't failed the present me. And let's hope she took notes. Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember... Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying back. Is my blackout a side effect of metabolic depression? That would be bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into 2 groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took 2 landers to the surface. We don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird. And the other one, just me, took a different route. Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp. You must be somewhere near. Give me a sign! Send up a flare, the probe! Anything! Okay. I'm gonna head to the camp, but I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this.
D'accord. Trouvez votre position exacte. Croco, Needle, Dog.
Hey, crocodile. Where are you?
Là-bas.
That has an interesting shape. Of a crocodile indeed. We have the first one. I need one more.
Dog. Bouboulou bouboup. Bah, on va prendre... Needle.
An object I called needle.
Et c'est là.
Right. It resembles the eye of a needle. I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Oh, c'est vachement bien fichu. Qu'est-ce que je fais là? Ah oui. Croco, ouais. Aiguille. Et le chien, il est où? Ah, d'accord, ok. Ça y est, on se déplace enfin. Mais comme vous avez pu vous en rendre compte, hein, le jeu se veut assez réaliste. On est vraiment dans la peau de cette jeune femme qui se retrouve mais totalement perdue. Parce que la dernière fois, enfin les derniers souvenirs qu'elle a, c'est d'être dans son caisson à hibernation. Qu'est-ce qu'elle fout ici? Avec sa tenue, perdue au milieu de nulle part, sur une planète totalement inconnue.
More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard. A metal detector. Dr. Gorski, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Guess I shouldn't just leave it like this. Broken or not.
Attends, c'est quoi la carte? Ok. Dog. Tu me diras, on peut passer par là. Et je peux courir. Est-ce que je peux vraiment passer par là? Ça va se savoir. Yes! Est-ce qu'il faut qu'on aille aux 3 endroits?
I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
Ouais. Ce serait couillon de se retrouver toute seule sur cette planète. Enfin, pas toute seule exactement parce qu'il y a d'autres personnes, mais sait-on jamais. Non, là tu vois, il y a que dalle. Que dalle, que dalle, que dalle, mon général. On va essayer là. Ouais, c'est good. Mais là, c'est vraiment un cul-de-sac. Ouais, il y a de l'eau là-bas. Enfin, est-ce que c'est vraiment de l'eau? Va savoir. Et question pour du pognon? Oui, il y a de l'endurance. Respire, respire. Ça va aller. Mais je pense que ouais, je vais prendre cette direction. Je vais me rendre là où il y a de la flotte. Ah.
I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by. Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew,
quelque chose en
so
face là.
perhaps it's my beacon.
Là, c'est bien fichu. Hein. Et c'est ce que j'avais dit dans la découverte de la démo. T'as un côté rétro-futuriste dans le fait que là, en fait, on est dans le passé, mais on a de la technologie du turfu. C'est comme si on était en 1950, mais que dans cet univers-là, on puisse déjà aller dans l'espace. Donc t'as du matos qui fait vieillot, mais qui est aussi dans le même temps futuriste. Est-ce que vous voyez ce que je veux dire? Ça fait un peu penser à Atomic Heart, ça fait penser à BioShock. Ces jeux qui se positionnent dans le passé, mais dont la technologie est plus évoluée que ce qu'on a là dans la vraie vie véritable.
Huh. There's water on this desert planet. Another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to fall. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies.
Est-ce que je peux marcher dedans?
Tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
Voilà, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je suis mort? Ah non.
I was about to. Already awake? Good.
My body might be awake, but my brain is still in the fridge.
I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. Clearly your sense of humor was first awake. Now, try to get up, slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs. They're numb.
Hibernation will do that. Just sit for a while. Here, take it, and remember the third rule.
Yes, I know. Stay hydrated.
In small sips.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise. Koval, will you help me here?
Sure, I'm coming. This is not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet. Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Je pense comprendre. On va récupérer des objets de temps en temps et ces objets vont provoquer des flashbacks de ce qui s'est passé lorsqu'on est arrivé en orbite autour de cette planète. Ou peut-être même des flashbacks par rapport au fait d'atterrir, les premiers pas sur ce monde, on va savoir. Oh. De l'interaction, c'est cool. On va suivre ce qui m'est indiqué.
Warm? Getting warmer. Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers.
Est-ce qu'il n'y aurait pas quelque chose dans le coin? Là? Non? C'est quoi? Que dalle. Ma foi. Demi-tour.
Moving on.
Est-ce que je peux passer ici? Yes! Là, il y a 2 passages. Ah, quoique.
On some planets, such storms last for several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
Oh la vache!
The bottom's out of sight. Best not to overthink it.
Ouais, franchement, j'aime beaucoup. Là, je pense que c'est mort, hein. Quittez la zone!
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp.
Ouais, mais je pense que c'est mort, là. Hein.
Oh, I can't go this way.
Ah oui. On aurait plus la jouer Lara Croft si on avait des piolets, mais ce n'est pas le cas. Donc à mon avis, on va devoir faire le tour en passant par le chemin qui est droit devant. Tiens, question pour du pognon.
Alright.
Est-ce que vous appréciez ce genre de jeu? Les jeux où il ne se passe pas grand-chose d'un point de vue action, mais où il se passe beaucoup de choses d'un point de vue exploration, découverte. Découverte d'un nouvel univers. Découverte des différents membres, des différents personnages qui composent le jeu.
Time to go.
Je sais qu'il y a des gens qui n'apprécient pas trop ce genre de jeu parce qu'il ne se passe rien, mais il se passe toujours quelque chose. T'as toujours quelque chose à voir, quelque chose à faire, quelque chose à ramasser. Et je serais tenté de te dire que si t'aimes bien t'ambiancer dans un nouvel univers, c'est le top. Hein. J'étais convaincu qu'on pourrait grimper. Vous avez vu, on laisse des empreintes de pas. Le souci du détail. Moi franchement c'est typiquement mon style de jeu à moi que j'affectionne. Parce que nouvel univers, du rétrofuturisme, nouveau monde. On a une DA vraiment très très sympatoche. On se pose des questions sur le pourquoi du comment. Ouais, c'est un tout. J'ai hâte de voir ce qui va se passer par la suite. Comment on va s'en sortir. Enfin, si on va s'en sortir. On n'est pas à l'abri d'une mauvaise fin. Et surtout, le truc qui est bien dans ce jeu, je parle, c'est qu'il y a des choix à faire.
This area is volcanically active. Ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
J'espère quand même que les choix ne sont pas qu'illusoires. J'espère vraiment que ça aura un impact. Mais de ce que j'ai compris, il y aura plusieurs fins. Donc, il y a moyen. D'accord. Pas de soucis.
Sun, the night in for my leg, and not inviting.
Ouais.
I just need to get down from here. The escarpment is about 10 meters high. It looks like I could slide down. On second thoughts, maybe not. The last thing I need now is an injury.
Attends.
Oh well. If it catches me, so be it. This suit will hold.
La planète est pas sympa, Elle m'a l'air hostile, Hostile d'un point de vue des conditions climatiques,
I could secure a rope here, true, but... for some reason, I don't have one with me.
On a vu qu'il y avait un chemin sur le côté. Où ça va nous emmener? Respire, respire.
Great. A route that won't break my neck. I hope.
On y va? Allez. Ça le fait, magnifique.
Okay. I'm at the bottom. Looks better from here. Up be with you soon.
Ça me fait penser aux vieilles lampes torches métalliques, enfin avec un boîtier, enfin les lampes torches fait d'un boîtier métallique. Je vais y arriver.
Maybe I should wait.
Mais attendre quoi? Y a rien.
The storm gets worse. I'll be cut off from you.
Qu'est-ce que je fais? Faut que j'y aille. Oula. Oui, c'est une battante. Prends un efferalgan ou un doliprane.
What happened? Where? I was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time.
Mais ouais, mais c'est bizarre ça.
I don't
On a
wanna
des
go.
absences.
Did I black out again?
Ouais. J'ai envie de te dire, mais que se brasse-t-il?
Send Hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
Je peux pas passer là? Ouais, mais je suis un peu bloqué, quoique. Quoique. C'est bon là? Ah ouais, d'accord, ok. J'étais pas convaincu, hein. Poupili papa. T'as intérêt d'avoir du cardio, hein. Tu me diras, si tu pars en expédition comme ça dans l'espace, hein, c'est que t'es quelqu'un de très physique. Quand tu vois les batteries de test hein, pour les astronautes, voilà quoi.
Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go. It's not that scary.
Sympa.
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
R303.
Astrogator, sir. Crew.
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually zero.
The word of paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Crowther, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marit, Crowther, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you too. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator...
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, What the hell am I doing here?
Ouais, il s'est peut-être passé quelque chose, hein. Je suis même sûr et certain. La question est... Quoi? Est-ce que on n'avait pas commencé ici dans la démo? Ouais.
Not everyone's in the field.
Allez, ma fille.
This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Androbot. Androbot, guide me to the nearest crew member. Androbot, guide 2 people. Androbot, locate human. Damn!
Il est Keblo?
I'm reporting a robot malfunction. No response to voice commands. Cause unknown. Maybe if I... RT? Default position.
Non.
I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
J'ai fait tout ce qu'il y avait à faire. Peut-être derrière. Non. Ici, on a une caisse. Enfin, on a une caisse, on a des cases. Là, idem. Je peux pas y aller. Par contre, là, oui. Attends. D'abord, toi.
Hey! Anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna.
Poisson.
Krauser was correct. Life on Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also. He said something about it.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes. He's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. And Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a criminal act.
I understand how you feel, Koval. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is it that obvious? I come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks through me.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean, not the...
Collect mineral samples.
Yes, that's right.
Koval,
Do you want to do
where are
yours?
you going?
Gladly.
Over.
For a little,
Probe in the water.
recce.
I'm switching to manual.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Distance,
Think?
100.
Are you there?
A recce? More like a quick ciggy.
300. Am I hearing this correctly? Are you going this slow, Papa?
No, not at all. I'm staying dutifully at my station.
500. Damn me. Am I seeing this right? Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing? They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the point. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination, then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it. What did you do? I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore. That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Ça, c'était pas dans la démo. Je crois pas. Faudra que je remate la démo. Demi-tour.
Hello? Anyone here? Koval? Do you hear me?
Non. Que dalle. Que dalle, que dalle, que dalle. Ah! Je t'avais oublié.
Dr. Crowther. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor. Is everything all right?
Qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Ah.
Doctor, please. Look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions. Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor. But it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plane tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Crowther.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago.
Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Le livre de bord, il est pas de l'autre côté? Là. Bingo. Oula. L'analyse initiale de l'échantillon révèle la présence de nickel, fer, manganèse, beryllium et titane dans sa composition. Je donnerais cher pour comprendre ce dont il s'agit vraiment. J'ai une théorie. Une météorite géante composée de nickel et de fer s'est écrasée sur Régis 3, faisant ainsi fondre sa surface il y a des millions d'années. Non, impossible. La forme des structures indique que ce n'est pas possible.
Not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Ma foi, ça me paraît bien, non?
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Touché, sir. Okay. Checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Et le docteur? On va le laisser là, le gars? Ouais, de toute façon, je ne peux rien faire. Allez.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need, just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna? What are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
If the Androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
D'accord. Merci le jeu. Mais je peux pas y aller?
I've got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the Androbot.
The relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
No luck. They're not in here.
Tu pourrais...
Not here either.
Non, j'ai rien dit. J'allais dire, tu pourrais refermer, mais c'est à moi de le faire. On avait vu ici. Yes.
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Regardez comment c'est bien pensé quand même.
Very good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
Oof. I don't know if the Andrew bot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
Ah merde. J'étais en train de le regarder mais pas au niveau de la tête.
It worked! He moved!
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. Gotcha, you tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Bon bah voilà. Une bonne chose de faite. Bah ouais, bah on y va. Alors là, tu vois, on a deux cheveux. Non. On a ici et là. On va aller à gauche. Oula, 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 oula.
Finally, it works.
Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là?
Crowter, 5 meters. Careful.
Que dalle. Non mais c'est bon. Je comprends. Ouais, non mais. Ah merci. J'allais dire, je comprends pas pourquoi ça me l'affiche constamment à droite.
I found the area marked by Dr. Crowther. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters?
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir. Huh. It looks like the rocks at the landing area. The ones drawn by Crowther.
But the doctor marked a waypoint. I don't recall...
It's just a sketch. No markings.
Well, if so, we should do it. What would you call them?
Les os.
These rocks are white as bones.
Bones, then. Writing that down.
Me too. One more thing, Astrogator. The bones are, well, literally almost white. Unlike the environment around them.
Yes, thank you.
C'est pas faux, ça.
Valuable information. Be useful in navigating.
Mais déjà, on a changé d'environnement par rapport à tout à l'heure. Hein. Je vois s'il n'y a pas autre chose à voir. Non. Donc là, si je mate la carte, on est en plein dans la zone. tu veux que je fasse là? On va aller tout droit.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know, unfortunately.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Ah.
Got someone. I'm following the signal. Huh. There's something on the ground. It's a journal. Geological cross-section. Measure.
Nous devons nous concentrer sur les deux, l'analyse chimique de l'eau et le forage géologique.
These are Marit's notes. She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area.
Des couches d'argile sédimentaire parsemées d'une substance noire et rouge non géologique et non planétaire. Vieille d'au moins plusieurs millions d'années.
Thoroughly.
Mince. Non, il n'y a rien d'autre. Oula. Alliance Cosmo-Solidaire, Quartier Général du Commonwealth Interplanétaire, Division Spatiale et Système Solaire. Cher Docteur Marit, ceci est une réponse à la dernière conférence interplanétaire. Nous aimerions vous offrir une promotion en tant qu'astrogator pour la future expédition Obélisque 3. Vos compétences et performances globales lors de missions précédentes ont prouvé que vous étiez prête pour la prochaine étape de l'aventure spatiale. C'est bizarrement écrit. Nous avons hâte d'entendre votre réponse dès que vous serez de retour de votre mission actuelle. Cordialement, Général Pixar, commandant division spatiale.
I think I know where I can find her.
On va faire le tour là. La roche est bizarre, hein. Vous avez vu les formes que ça prend? Non, ça me paraît trop haut. T'en chies, hein. Après, tu me diras, avec ce que t'as eu à la tête, c'est compréhensible.
The signal's coming from a castle backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Trouver Marit. 605 qui est là. Hey!
She's here. I found her.
What's her condition?
Marit! Marit! Wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Marit?
No. No vital
here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't. Please. Merritt! Thank you.
Doctor! Yasna!
No!
That's enough! Enough!
Merritt! Astrogator? She's...
I know. Doctor. Yasna, we have to find the others.
Ah, mais j'ai pigé, ce sont ses paupières, d'accord. Quand on ferme les yeux, ça se voit.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
C'est plutôt pas... Ouais, moi je trouve que c'est plutôt pas mal comme idée. Ça se fait très peu dans le JV.
Next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
Ouais. Donc Marie, t'es là. On a Gorski qui est parti dans cette direction, mais vu que moi je suis ici, on va continuer vers le nord.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Et pourquoi elle est morte? Ah mais oui, elle est morte peut-être parce qu'elle avait retiré son sac. On va savoir. Oh, ah, sympa. Ah, il y a des jolis effets de lumière. Yes, 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 yes.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
He's... Koval? Don't do this to me. No. Ah. You're alive! Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Pourquoi ça me fait ça, là? J'ai mis le FR 2 là. Est-ce que ce serait pas à cause de ça? On va savoir.
Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty. Just like Crowter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
Ouais. On a ça là.
Everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
I'll go over them. But it may take a while. Huh.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them.
Les structures ont des ramifications souterraines. Vérifiez les bonnes ramifications. Énorme exposition verticale, ça dépasse de la surface. Réservoir d'eau souterraine, structure souterraine. La plus grosse jusque-là, dans la colline 150 mètres marquée. Visible depuis le point 4, azimut 350, distance 200.
Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
J'espère qu'il va se laisser faire. Oh là là.
The Androbot with Crowder is also on its way to the site. He'll need shortly.
lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Tu peux le faire.
I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Krauter, dear Merritt, now Cobble, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Some primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Tiens, t'es là le robot. T'as ramené Crota ou pas? Yes.
See you up there.
Non, 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 tu touches à rien, toi.
Only Gorski's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
I'll go back for Merritt's body first. Take her to the lander.
But Yasna, Dr. Merritt is already gone. What if we also lose Gorski?
I've made up my mind, Astrogator. I can't leave her like this.
Ouais, non. Non, on va pas la laisser pourrir ici dans ce monde. On va pas la laisser toute seule. Comme on dit, on n'abandonne personne. Même s'ils sont morts, on va ramener leur corps. Enfin, j'espère qu'il n'y aura qu'elle de morte. Hein. J'espère que les autres vont bien. On a déjà récupéré 2 Toto. Il n'y a plus qu'à trouver Gorsko. Et après, ce sera good. Parce que là, en fait, on est 4. 4. Les deux qui sont dans le vaisseau, là. Moi, le gars qui est là-haut dans le vaisseau. Et Maritla et Gorsko qui est par là-bas. Donc une fois que j'aurai ramené Marit, il n'y aura plus qu'à trouver le dernier. Question. Sincèrement,
Come in. How are you
qu'est-ce que
feeling?
vous auriez fait?
How do you think, sir? I'm managing. Somehow.
Forgive me, but I need to know if you're ready to continue your mission.
Ready? Well, please don't worry about me. Death is a natural process that every human being has to get used to.
Yasna, I don't expect you to be so...
But I do. Let's leave it like this.
J'aime bien comment c'est fait, comment c'est narré, le doublage. J'aime beaucoup, beaucoup, beaucoup.
I've served with Dr.
Et j'espère que c'est votre cas. D'un autre côté, si vous êtes arrivé jusque-là,
Made of sterner stuff.
c'est que vous appréciez.
Sternest.
Enfin, je
Many
pense,
of us
j'espère.
relied on her. I did.
Mince.
Did you know that headquarters offered her a promotion? She would have been the first female astrogator in the history of the Commonwealth.
I had no idea.
Doesn't matter anymore, really.
Not entirely. Merritt will be awarded posthumously.
I'm taking you at your word, Astrogator. This could pave the way for others. And that's what she would have cared about the most.
No doubt about it.
Encore quelques mètres. Et ce sera good. peux pas décaler la caméra sur le côté. Ça fait pas longtemps qu'elle est morte, hein, parce qu'elle est pas rigide. Comme on dit, la rigidité cadavérique.
Of course. Dr. Gorski's next. Let's hope he got out of danger in time.
It would be good to know what kind of danger we're talking about.
Allez. Donc oui, le gars, lui, il est tout droit. Tout droit, tout droit, tout droit par là. Mais là, c'est mort. Je peux pas passer. Faut que je fasse le tour. Ah, quoique. Yes. On a trouvé un passage. Tiens.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Voilà, c'est un cul-de-sac. Là à droite. On peut continuer. Ah ah ah!
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon?
Super.
It's unlikely to be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. It's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever...
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if he picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides... You'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for my instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Slide records?
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Ah, c'est le robot sonde qui les accompagnait là, d'accord, ok. J'avais pas percuté. Ah, c'est con.
Nothing interesting. Should I be looking for a specific location? Date?
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig. Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Là que dalle. Quoique, non, oui, non, non.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Des chocolats.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us. Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode.
Tiens, tu vois, il y a un passage ici.
Will
Là.
follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. Oh, that's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Would you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
Luna. J'aime bien.
Please enter Luna. Luna.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Donc là, je peux pas y aller. Ce qui fait que je pense on va pas avoir le choix que de descendre ici. Voilà, c'est mort. Ouais, c'est mort. Ah!
I don't see these metal structures anywhere.
The only surface structure reported was from the excavation area.
The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
Que dalle, que dalle, que dalle. C'est que je vais moi. Tac. Bon, ça j'avais vu. Si je vais par là.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Je pense que c'est par là qu'il faut aller. Quoique, si je vais par ici. Bon, hein, on est parti pour prendre cette direction. On va continuer. J'espère que j'ai pas fait une connerie. Ah tiens, une structure.
The probe detected something.
I see that in the readings. What is it exactly?
Well, the structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, Luna. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
And now I'm gonna apply for my own.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right, how about that point? What does it look like?
Non, je peux rien faire.
What caught the doctor's attention?
It looks like some kind of organic formation. A root system? Maybe these structures have the ability to expand. Somehow.
Shouldn't they be organic then?
Ah. That's the problem. They look organic, but they're not.
Bon bah je pense que j'ai fait ce qu'il y avait à faire. On peut y aller. Tu me suis, ouais. Là, j'ai de la buée. Ah ouais, j'ai vraiment pris une route différente.
The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
Y a plus qu'à croiser les doigts.
Water was mentioned in the note, around the third point, and I have a matching object here.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points, or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
But the battery and the detector last for only a few hours, so he couldn't have gone much further.
Que dalle. Oh, dis, j'ai du bol. Hein.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Là-bas, y a la lumière,
All the
non?
way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb. I think we have the fourth point.
Ah, mais c'est de la lave, d'accord. Mais attends, mais c'est peut-être pas par là, hein. Tenez, si je vais à droite.
The fourth point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
Ah, peut-être que j'aurais pu faire le tour et passer comme ça. Oh, on dirait un cul-de-sac en face. Mais allez, te bloque pas. Ouais, je peux grimper là. Parce que clairement ici... Non. On est où là?
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes
Non mais je suis
longer
con,
than
le lac,
expected.
d'accord, ok.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Oh le bol.
I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag.
Et là? Merde, on voit rien. Tu sais, c'est fait comme un monde ouvert, hein. Bon après, monde ouvert, mais dirigiste. Ou peut-être pas monde ouvert, mais zone ouverte. Oh, ça fait déjà tout ce temps-là que je joue. Ah ouais. Non, mais je vois pas le temps passer. Mais l'ambiance, elle est tellement bien. C'est tellement immersif. C'est tellement intriguant. Faut que j'ai un œil sur l'environnement extérieur et un autre œil sur
Nothing's
l'appareil.
changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
Ah mais là on va monter.
3,
Et
2,
là, quoi?
1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way. Thank you for your assistance. Without your help, it would have taken much longer.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Bah,
I've heard that term
pourquoi t'as
before.
rangé?
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Ouais, d'accord. Donc là en fait, faut que j'aille... Ah attends.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
But when it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculations will only take a moment.
Donc là on est d'accord, je peux descendre, hein. Dire que tout à l'heure il y a encore quoi, il y a 5 minutes on était juste là en bas. On grimpe vite, hein. Donc là si je mate ça, tu vois à mon avis là on va descendre par là et on va continuer tout droit là ici.
Hi, Luna. Lead the way.
Ah d'accord, ok, bon bah c'est nickel. J'ai même pas besoin de me prendre la tête, on va juste suivre la sonde.
It's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Tout à l'heure, rappelez-vous lorsqu'on était avec l'Audrobot et qu'on essayait de le faire fonctionner. Ils ont parlé de cerveau positronique. C'est pas Isaac Asimov qui a créé ça? Parce que là, en fait, pour ceux qui ne l'auraient pas compris, on est du côté soviétique, hein. Et l'Alliance, est-ce que ce serait pas l'Ouest? L'Occident? Et apparemment, il y aurait une espèce de... pas de confrontation, mais une espèce de... peut-être encore une espèce de guerre froide, où t'as les deux camps qui essayent de prendre le dessus sur l'autre.
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
It will be fine at first. We'll feel more powerful than ever. And they, by becoming more human-like, will blend into our society. The boundaries will disappear. They will be granted their rights and given a voice. They will live on par with humans.
You know what, Doctor? That sounds like some blasted science fiction. One in which I definitely don't want to live.
Shh. Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know.
Oula, ici, là, il y a un problème de texture, hein.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Encore un changement de décor. Là au moins, il y a de la végétation.
These bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Attends, il y a peut-être d'autres trucs à faire là. Parce que je vois que le robot bouge pas donc...
They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Voilà.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals. in a purely visual category. Because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures. Perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues. No nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biology lecture.
On peut y aller ou pas là? Je sais pas c'est quoi qui part là. On dirait qu'il y a des plantes qui se désintègrent. Ou c'est des graines? Il y a un truc ici à faire ou quoi? Si le robot drone, enfin si la sonde ne me suit pas, c'est que j'ai zappé un truc hein.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Bon bah j'y vais hein. Là franchement je n'ai rien à faire. Tu me suis pas ma petite sonde? Luna?
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
That's the unwritten rule, isn't it? Under no circumstances do we leave anyone behind.
That's right, Doctor. You can lose everything else, but you have to have the crew on board. The living and the dead. This is one of the most crucial imperatives, even though it's not in the regulations.
Bon bah j'y vais. J'espère que ces spores ne sont pas menaçantes.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Going smoothly, Hopper. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent. 47 miles.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Oui, d'accord, ok. Ah!
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled. I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Il fait quelle taille leur vaisseau principal
I was
là?
afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right.
Personne
I'm
à bord.
inside.
And? How is it?
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. He barely escapes alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right. But I wish we didn't have to use it.
Oh, c'est joli là. Ah, dis-moi ça. Ah, il y en a pas mal d'eau.
Damn, you were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Par contre, c'est quoi ça? Des espèces de nuages? Respire, respire, ça va aller. Que dalle. Donc il faut bien passer par là. Faut suivre le chemin. Ah attends, il y a deux chemins. Site 1, camp.
Yes, sir? Everything's all right?
Yes. I just need a moment to think. I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Copy that. Heading east.
De toute façon là, on peut rien faire. Ah si, il y a une corde. Attends, est-ce que je peux faire... Oh merde. Oh, j'ai cru que j'étais bloqué. Ah, je peux pas passer par la corde? Tant pis. Tant pis, tant pis, tant pis.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
Some slob left litter here. Had no respect for an alien ecosystem at all.
What kind of litter?
Cigarette butt, a crumpled pack.
So, taking off the helmet for no good reason. Risk of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Irresponsible spreading of DNA. Compared to this, the damage of an already extinct ecosystem is basically a negligible issue.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
Je sais pas par où je dois passer. Est-ce que je peux sauvegarder déjà? Non. Et là, en gros... D'accord. Cul-de-sac. Ouais. J'ai fait tout ce chemin pour rien. On va pas se mentir que d'un point de vue du gameplay, c'est hyper pauvre. Mais c'est un peu... on va dire le défaut de tous les jeux narratifs. Hein. Le gameplay est au second plan. Le premier plan, c'est vraiment l'exploration, l'univers, l'immersion, le scénar.
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're going to take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
Ok. Oh là 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 là, le temps défile. Va falloir que j'arrête, moi. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a par là? Ouais, non.
Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You
C'est
still
vrai
have
que
a
c'est
long way
taillé.
to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator.
Attends, là, je dois aller où? Si je vais par là... Ah, là, il n'y a pas d'interaction. C'est dommage. Et ici, c'est un joli cul-de-sac. Merde. Ouais. Je sais pas si je dois garder l'appareil sur moi en permanence.
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Ah, mais ce sera à cause de ça?
That's not it. I feel darkness. Hang on.
C'est bon ou pas là? Non, c'est good. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi j'ai les battements de mon cœur? Ressaisis-toi. Ah mais... Je peux... Mais... Attends mais... Je peux plus rien prendre. Ok. Bon, bah écoutez, moi les amis, je vais m'arrêter là. Faut pas déconner. Charger, retour, menu principal. Il y a un mode photo, c'est cool. Fou! Ça aurait été une grosse VOD en tout cas. Grosse VOD parce que, bah voilà, gros jeu. Gros jeu, non pas d'un point de vue du budget. Enfin, je pense pas... c'est pas un triple A, c'est un double A. Et encore, oui, je pense que c'est un double A parce que il faut quand même avoir du budget hein, pour pouvoir proposer ça. Mais en tout cas, moi j'ai passé un très très bon moment. J'adore l'univers, j'adore ce côté explorateur, découvrir ce qui s'est passé déjà au niveau de mon équipe, mais aussi par rapport à moi-même. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Pourquoi j'ai perdu tant de souvenirs? C'est à cause de quoi? Et c'est quoi ces structures métalliques qu'on voit un peu partout? Ouais, je suis curieux de... Bah déjà de ce qui va se passer par la suite. On peut déjà faire des extrapolations par rapport à ce qui pourrait se passer, à ce qu'on aurait pu vivre nous. Mais ouais non, franchement le jeu est joli, très belle DA, l'histoire intrigante, beaucoup de dialogue avec les persos, donc il y a un côté, comment je pourrais dire, où on est très proche d'eux, hein, on s'ambiance avec eux, on s'immerge à leur côté, donc ouais, clairement, peut-être que vous aurez la suite, j'espère que vous serez demandeurs, vous les amis. Qu'est-ce que vous en avez pensé? Est-ce que ça vous a plu? Est-ce que c'est votre cam? Est-ce que c'est pas du tout votre truc? Ou est-ce que à jouer non, mais à regarder oui? À vous de me dire tout ça dans les commentaires. Je compte sur vous pour avoir vos retours, même pour me parler hein, ouais, du jeu, de ce début d'aventure dans sa globalité, hein, sur tous les aspects. Allez-y à fond. Et bien sûr, avant de partir, n'oubliez pas le petit pouce en l'air si c'est pas déjà fait, le partage, l'abonnement, la petite cloche. Ciao, bye bye.